I'm Rhonda. I'm from Huff Creations Cards and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. I'm coming to you tonight to share a card with you using the Well Done stamp set and coordinating punch. So I think no time like than the other than to get started. I'll just turn the camera around. Hi, now here we have the products from the Whale of a Time suite. It's absolutely beautiful. Excuse me, put my chair in. First of all, there are these stamps. Lovely turtles and whales and all of that, of course. Sea creatures. The beautiful matching paper. So 4 of each of these pages. Yes, they are the 6x6, but they're just beautiful. I'm excited to get them and have been looking forward to using them. Just a quick run through. Oh, and of course they're all double-sided, but I believe I have actually got here, yes, one of every piece facing upwards. Oh look, no I didn't, there you go. You didn't see them. Okay, there we go. These are the backs. Do think we might have seen that one. Lovely waves on the back of the whales. Bit of a splatter. Seaweed. Sort of like a bit of netting on that one, or some lovely seagrass netting with different colour. I believe that's terracotta tile, just jade. Or some fishies in amongst the seaweed. That's a good one. I believe that's bumblebee. Yes, that's the one. Again, the just jade. So I did have 2 of those. Okay, and that is an amazing bunch. There is so much inspiration to do with that. That's funny, I was thinking about using that piece, so it's meant to be. Wonderful Whale Done stamp. I'm hoping you punch. Hope you can see pictures, and that whale actually fits them. So it's a brilliant idea, I think. And there's obviously splashes and things you can use as weeds and everything around there too. This is the Stampin' Cut and Emboss folder. That is an obvious picture of it. I like to keep them in these plastic folders because they don't come they don't come in a stronger one, and this sort of keeps everything together. Oh, if I can get it out. Gee, this one's tight, and I'm pretty sure I've had it out. Just to have a good close look. I don't know if you can see that. And really, you could turn it any way. I think ideally it's supposed to be that way, but I don't really think it matters. It's sort of all over the place. It's all beautiful, lovely. And these lovely sequins. Hopefully you can see them. They're the Whale of the Time. And if I can pick one up. Now this is why I use tweezers at times. There's lovely little shell shapes in there. So they are sweet as. And last but very not least at all is this lovely shimmer ribbon. It's, I believe, Pool Party colour, because that is one of the coordinating colours, and hopefully you can see that's what it looks like on the white paper as a double, so you can see the colour there. But it's got a little sparkle to it and lovely. So I suppose we should get going. I'm sealing that. I don't want to spill any. Now, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do today. I'm flying by the seat of my ideas. but I do think I will use this paper. So therefore, I need to trim it down. And there's some of you who may be viewing my videos for the first time. I'm actually looking at, I think I like that other side a bit. I am left-handed. So yes, I use the new Stampin' Up trimmer upside down, but it just goes to show its versatility. It's a great tool. You'll be lost without it. Okay, so that's how the base of the background for the card. So I then probably will not be using the embossing folder. I still haven't even decided what colour card I'm going to use as a card base. Let's start making first. Now, I could just punch out one of the whales from the front, but I actually would like to stamp it. Just trying to be sure what colour. I think I'll just go. Oh, was thinking of bluey grey. Decisions, I tell you, they're hard when you're on the go. Actually, I think, although it's not a coordinating colour, I think the bluey grey of Misty Moonlight will work. It doesn't matter if it's not a coordinating colour. I don't think. I always have the some Whisper White cut to the size of the front of the card and use it for all sorts of things. It's a quick, easy go-to. Not too big that I have to cut it down. Beautiful. Stamp it. I believe this one's big enough. Yep. Okay. Let's see how we go. Steps down. Oh, actually, that might look quite nice looking at that colour. Lovely. It's not quite as bluey grey as I like. Oh, I'll leave that bluey colour on it, and I'll try. Bit of excess ink. Yes, it's a new pad. Of course, there's excess ink on it. A bit of. Well, don't want to put my arm in the way. Smoky slate. See how this one turns out. Oh, it's going to be patchy, but I don't mind that. That adds dimension or colour to it. I do like that one. That shall be it, I think, because they always have rough skin. Okay, next I am planning on using a turtle, and while I'm here I do think I'll get out a jellyfish. Not sure that I'll use it, but it never hurts to see, to stamp it and see how it goes. Ooh, and there's this tiny little seahorse, so I might have to pop one up, just hey. And That's gone down quicker than I don't want it to. There we go. Just looking at which side's the cleanest. I need to clean them, obviously. Or it could be a little bit of scratches. Turtle gets better on. Don't it? Yep. Turtle. And oh, that one's really in need of a clean. That's okay, I'll use another stamping block. Right, now good old chamois, and I'll make sure that one's clean. Right. Now I'll use just jade. Sorry about that, peeps. Just check that that's on the... Yeah, fine. For that turtle. Ooh. Might have to move some ink around in these. I think stamp off, that's what I shall do. Bit of scrap paper. There we go. Yeah, better. Would have been way too much ink on it. That's what you get with these lovely new stamps. And jellyfish. I actually want to go a bright colour. I suppose they're actually quite light, aren't they? So I'll do seaside spray. Nothing wrong with that. And then it's keeping with the colours. Now, of course, I'm going to have to do some cutting. I love that. Wow. That's all I can say. I was going to go bright orange, but I like that better. I really like that. Okay. So, first an easy one. And of course, I did it the other way, didn't I? So I have to just actually... If I cut this off at least, about there I think. For now. Oh, sorry, I have that bad hammer. It's not working over my workplace. And just squeeze them. Oh, it's going to get the one above it. It's okay, you can't do anything about that. I'm just thinking, I could always keep those pieces from the punch to colour in and add to another project if you are that way inclined. And I am sometimes, and other times I aren't. Depends on my mood. Just do it for now. Put that on aside now. That was the other thing. I was going to clean the stamps. I haven't done that one. That was a little silly of me. Which means I have to get it done. Shame about that. And I probably don't have to push them that much, I just do. Because I was thinking, think I might do a bumblebee coloured, just to add some more zazz to the project. Might as well go on that side, it doesn't make a difference. A different more shade, maybe one or two. Maybe, and I might stamp off too. Try again and see what it looks like. It may not have been quite even. I do like it. Just goes to show, got to do a lot more card making to use up a bit. Oh, that's, I think it was due to go into the wash. Getting a little bit discoloured on the edges. I don't want it growing algae or anything. Okay, there they are. Now, got our whale to swim along there somewhere. Oh, got to think of a greeting too. Oh well, let's get this happening first. That one would be a lot nicer stamped straight on, wouldn't it? But not happening this time. And being left-handed, I'm turning around the way I do the jellyfish, the snipping, because I actually can see this top of the stamped image better. Smooth and loose. So I'll just trim that a little bit. It's each to your own on how much you like to trim your projects, your images. I just want to give it a bit of a lifelike sort of look. I think that's a good way of explaining it. I mean, it's a beautiful image. So I think, in my opinion, I'm just trying to compliment it. Just a little bit of a hangnail, there we go. Except it's not a nail, but hey. So I wonder how you're all going today. It is freezing here today in good old wet and windy Peterborough. But that's what you get for our winters. We're getting towards the end of winter, and it seems to me we're getting more rain now than we have throughout the rest of the season. I've just done this 360. Because I suppose we're noticing it. I know we have been receiving a fair amount of rain during the evenings. I've heard it myself. But being that it's been coming down in the last couple of days, and we're due over the entire weekend, day and night. I think it's fair enough that I complain about it being cold right now. As we've only our top for the next couple of days is 11 or 12 degrees centigrade. Yeah, I know that's a whinge compared to some of you that are have snow. But then I've also seen photos of friends and people, other acquaintances, in snowy t-shirts. Not necessarily recently. I do think some of them were recently, come to think of it. But yeah. So obviously you get lovely days where you can go out in the t-shirt in the snow. I wouldn't venture out here at the moment in this t-shirt, because we also have the breeze coming in off of the Southern Ocean, and there's nothing between us and Antarctica. I'm just going to get that little one in the middle. So basically you could sort of say straight off the icebergs, depending on how far the wind's coming from, I suppose. Okay, I think that's all, only one that needs it. Okay, a little bit cute. What's next? I think I'll do turtle before I do the seahorses. Here I was, I chose images, the part of the image for, oh that's the flipper, I'm thinking what is that? It is the flipper, yeah. For the seahorses, because I just love seahorses, and now I'm covering them. And turtle go. I suppose maybe it's a Pisces thing because I love turtles too. Sea turtles, I should say. Well, I don't think any of the land-based ones are called turtles, just tortoises. They're pretty cute too, I've got to admit. But being a Pisces, yeah, water peoples. The funny thing, you may not be interested, you might. Being a Pisces, I'm actually the very last day, and in some calendars it comes under Aries. Some I've seen it being the 20th of March, but I swear there is so much more Pisces in me, and I don't see any Aries. But I suppose there may be people out there who have seen a bit of Aries in me. Don't know. I suppose it's not something that you just think about every day to discuss, eh? Yeah, we are. It didn't snip off. I had a few too many layers of card there. There we go. Now I might go back to my craft knife, I think, for the seahorses. Each to their own. I like, it's just sticking in when I put my hand down. These to get into dainty things. I've just put a new blade in it, it's really sharp, so I don't have to press down hardly anything. And I think I've probably blunted so many pressing down too hard. Oh, almost got my finger. Because I was doing this just the other day. Something I can't even remember what it was. And barely pressed down and thought, oh wow, that's cutting through. Cool, I don't have to press so hard. Yeah, times are difficult for us all at the moment, I believe. If anybody, most people are struggling with COVID, and I'd be happy to hear from anybody who is enjoying their time. I mean, it may be that you are able to spend and enjoying and appreciating spending more time with your children at home. And yes, well, fantastic. That is a lovely consideration for any and all. Not that I don't have children, I have two, and I am getting very frustrated with my son and the amount he's playing on the PlayStation. At the same time, I do appreciate that there's not a lot he can do, especially in this weather, and I think I do prefer having this happening to us in Australia in our winter at the moment, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be still here in summer. And that's when it'll be the hardest. So all of those in the northern hemisphere, I truly feel for you. But he has been no problem. He's been absolutely wonderful doing his schoolwork. Just gets it done. He'll even sit there afterwards finishing and getting his homework done. So he is being responsible in that manner. I just wish he'd, on our finer days, go and ride his bike or the lake just down there. Take his fishing rod and go fishing. But not everyone can be perfect. So got to take that and deal with it. I do think I need to limit him. It's just, I have trouble with it because he's so good, and then if I try and limit his sister and she cracks it, it's not fair that he is and she's not. And his sister is a whole different kettle of fish, as everyone is. We are all unique. She's just trying times with her homeschooling. But to be completely honest, last time round, she was worse. As I was sitting with her, as I think I expected to need to, she expected to need me there. And if I made suggestions which were against the way she was taught, I'd hear all about it and she'd get narky, and I was only trying to help. So this time, we've resolved I will sit away from her, and if she needs help, I'm there. Or in here, but she's only in the connecting room. Okay, and it's smoother. Could be better at times, but then it could be a lot worse. So I'm grateful for what I've got. Now, I haven't even considered a sentiment yet. Big deal. Thanks. Hoping your birthday wish is coming true. I actually do like that. You're kind of a big deal. Just thinking on what to use it with. Just the sizes. It might go nice, I think. We will need to choose. Do I emboss it? And put it on a coloured card? Stock, whichever. Or I'll get that later. And I think I want to do this coral. Having seen it, noticed it. Just think, what colour should I do? Do an orange or do I do a pink colour? Oh, Magenta Madness. No. Might be a bit bright. I think I'll go with pumpkin pie. I'm so used to the new ones. The few old ones I still have, I always pull them away. And because I'm not going to do seagrass, because I considered it and thought, nah, too much. I'm going to do a couple of these. And then I've got ink on me. I think I'll use Stampin' Up for this one. It's a bit quicker. Around the outside with the snips. Yeah, it's not taking too long. Now, as I have mentioned earlier in my introduction, I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator for Australia. And if you see anything, or if you happen to like this set, sweet, it was one of the cheapest sweets in the catalogue at the moment. I have a host code on the website for this month where you can go to and order anything you happen to find or like using that host code, and it will come out under my name, so therefore you can contact me at any time if you have any inquiries, need advice, something has gone wrong with your order and you need it fixed. That's why I'm here, and I I can help you as much. Well, I can help you get any queries seen to. I am new at all of this online stuff, but we have to move with times. As my area has quite a lot. It's only been a small little area, being rural Victoria, Australia, and has a lot of demonstrators already settled. But I love the products. I still want to, well, with customers that is, and I still want to sell. I still want to use. So I am going down a different path to hopefully make new contacts. It'd be nice to become friends and meet new people through this way. Also, there's always got to be something good coming out of changes in ways we do things. So I would be proud to help and represent you. And if you find you enjoy the products as much as I do, love them, and decide you would like to become a demonstrator, and you have a lot of friends or who might be interested, you can always choose to become a demonstrator yourself. Now, there is no obligation with Stampin' Up demos and being demonstrator, meeting monthly sales. You can join up for 3 months and quit after that. And while you're in with that 3 months, you can take advantage of the 20% discount you'll get. Sorry, I was just concentrating. That's just a pin. See, tweezers. Did it work? I should get out my pokey tool. Got it. Oh, so it stuck to me. And if you decide from then you want like to go on, there is a minimum monthly spend. I believe it works out to be about $120 a month, which really isn't a lot. And you can easily make that just on your own purchases, things you like. However, if you have parties or other friends purchase off you, you do get bonuses as well. You can get free products. I haven't gotten that far, so I don't know exactly how it's done. And now they're changing all of the system where we used to receive points. And you could get products using those points, but it was only a certain amount of products. You could get discounts, you can earn, if you've got enough sales and points, you can earn trips, incentive trips, and they're beautiful. The next year's is to Maui, and yeah, one day I might get that, well, to an incentive trip, because they're not all at the same place. They changed it up. Last year's was to the Greek Isles. It looked beautiful from what photos you see from other demonstrators on Facebook. So it's great. And nice way to meet other people with similar interests. And that's the thing. To find people have similar interests, passions, it's always good. And they seem like a very caring community of people. And definitely the company is lovely. And you can get support. You can ring the support line if you need to. all different things. At the moment, although this is not from the mini catalogue, there is a mini catalogue only released actually to public to the public for sales, as these demonstrators get early opportunities is the best word to describe it, to purchase the product so we can be ready to go. And presently it's the August to December catalogue, so therefore it covers all of the upcoming celebrations. Okay, in Australia we here do not celebrate Thanksgiving, but that doesn't mean there aren't some people here that do, that have, I suppose, like my neighbours, come from the United States, be visitors, be immigrated, whatever. Anyway, who celebrate Thanksgiving. There's autumn stamps out, lovely autumn stamps. There's, in the catalogue, of course, Halloween. And yes, more Australians are celebrating Halloween. Love them, love, love, love. And Christmas, of course. A lovely Christmas catalogue. So if you're interested in even having a look at any of that, will put my stamps away first. You can go onto the website and have a look through, browse through their catalogues. Otherwise, I have a Facebook page, Huff Creations Cards on Facebook. There, and that I also on there have a link to my blog, which has direct links on it to the mini catalogue. You can also sign up to my newsletter via those links. Where's my other stamp block? Oh, no. Silly me, I forgot I stuck it on the lid. I thought there was another stamp block. Plastic covering. It's clear, and it's, there it is. On here somewhere, it's just a matter of finding it. I should put dots on the blank spaces. So I can find them. Here we go. Now, use the dimensionals. Now I have two sizes in here, hence why it was called Demo Pack. So I don't have to get two packets out. Oh, here we go. They're both new sheets. Now there's 300 or 100 on each sheet, and then you get 3 sheets. So there's 300 of these ones in of the larger size, as an example. And I'll put it on the back of my whale, which I was going to use. There we go. That's the size of them. In a pack. And I just thought, do I have a packet? Yeah. The minis have 720 of them in each pack. Which, and these minis, I'll demonstrate. There, little ones. Hence minis. We also have black dimensionals now too, which I haven't ordered until just recently, thinking, oh, I haven't ordered them and I needed something. I thought, well, that's silly of me. So I ordered them. Well, no, put them in an order to send off soon. And Stampin' Up have some lovely new Stampin' Emboss machines, and I didn't leave room for a tap net. So I'll figure it out for this. Hey, it may not go bad there. Although it'll look like it's in the ocean, won't it? Yeah, can I move this? Oh look, I didn't stick it down that hard. Not that one anyway. These ones can move down. Oh look. Gentle, gentle, gentle. I didn't press them hard. Nice and nicely. I'll do that so I don't bend. Use these. Bend too much. And maybe that's only because I've got it on Stampin' Up. Yeah, I'd say it is this cardstock. DSP, I should say. Designer Series paper. It has a bit of a smooth coating on it. And none of it's ripped. Gentle, gentle, slowly, slowly. And I've done them all. And it's stuck back down again. So, but it's not hard. There we go. No tears! Oh, now this time, because I'm thinking about putting it there, I don't mind if the tail goes over slightly. There we go. Right to you. Now I'm actually thinking, do I need these up? Maybe one up, one down. That's actually, yeah, that'll work. And this is our Tombow, otherwise known as the multi-purpose glue. This one's getting low. Oh, here we go. I could easily just put it back on and get a new one, but I think with something as titchy and, okay, titchy, that's a silly word, small as this, and so many little, oh, yeah, I'm getting that one looking like it's hanging off there. There you go, little one. Yeah, anyway, as intricate, that's the word I was looking for, titchy, intricate as that, I would prefer to use almost empty one. Yeah. I don't think I have. I think I've used them all. Nope, there they are. There's quite a lot there, so I don't know what I was worried about. I haven't looked at them for a while. These are our thin strips, and I'm thinking I might have to cut it in half. Oops. Start together there. There you go. Just pop it up a bit. Usually, I'm good at getting these off with my nails, although I have recently trimmed them. Although they're probably longer than a lot of people have nails. Mine always grow. I suppose if I swapped, there you go. If I swap which nail I use, and except I can press it down. I grabbed the wrong piece, that doesn't help. Coming off a lot easier now. There we go. Oh, I like a bit of pop and a bit of flat. That sounds weird. Okay, one on there and one on there, I think. I like it that way. And because these are long and thin too, oh gee, I can hear the wind coming through. So I hope everybody is having not too hard a time keeping their sanity in being isolated. If you're in Australia, well, if you're in Victoria especially, I do not envy the Melburnians. Okay, they're the ones causing the trouble, so-called, because they're the ones where all of the viruses is spreading. So supposedly they're the ones not staying at home. But not every Melburnian is doing it. There's one in a few making it hard for everybody else, admittedly. And we're allowed out. We still have to wear masks. I find they are very, very uncomfortable, and it's almost like I get claustrophobia. I just find they get so hot. Mine do wet. That's obviously I breathe deeply or something. And that's pretty quickly they do that. So I'd rather not go out and stay home and send Obi out. Because he seems to find it easier. But, you know, there are, I know a lot of countries doing it just as hard as Melbourne. If not now, they have. So, and I keep intending to call my grandmother, and I'm still yet to remember to. Just with the homeschooling and things. Tomorrow's probably a good day to do it, come to think of it. Fortunately, she's not in an elderly citizen's home or aged care. She's in a retirement village. So I haven't heard anything about from any other part of the family that there's anything wrong with her, which I take to mean everything's good and she's doing well. Because she is 90 plus, and I will it would not be very nice to lose her due to something like this. Well, for anybody to lose anybody. Yet there are so many people succumbing, and especially the elderly. It's just sad. Because they're obviously not the ones doing the wrong thing. Of all the people being in homes, they'll be the people bringing it in, which is obviously healthcare workers. Whales do like to eat them. What else have I got? I've got a turtle. Maybe I don't put him on. Because I definitely want the turtle on. You know what? It doesn't hurt for it to go up there. Something up there with the whale. No, I won't move it. I was thinking move it over, but no. overkill, but I know I can use it. Ow. Hey. And another piece. And then roll one down and head. Now these ones are a lot easier. Maybe they're getting a bit old and stickier. Oh no, then no trouble. I'm still wondering if maybe I should put that off, but I did like that critter. Yeah, leave it there for now. It's on. Okay. Now, what colour cardstock would I like to mount it on? It blends in with the background, doesn't it? I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I would go, yeah, it doesn't be that nice enough. Embossing folder colour. You can't really see it. And blue. Yeah. I'm just going to try a lot of colours. Green. Just jade, I should have said. Yeah, I've got lots of colours to try. Because these are all complementary colours. No, I think that's washed out a bit. What about Pretty Pinker? Is that a bit pretty? Blends in. No. I actually do. Means I'll have to cut another piece. I don't mind that. Oh, actually, if it goes that way, look there. That's a better idea. Don't mind that. Granny apple, because the seaweed's granny. Oh, the seaweed's granny apple. Leave it. I don't know why it seems to. Although I got to admit, I did like this one, didn't I? I'm all lost now. Maybe it washes out into it. The green does look good. I don't know why. It seems silly. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I'm going to go pay a step back. Point. I'm just wondering if there's enough for this to go as one of those. I don't reckon there is. No, there's not. Yeah, definitely do like it. Oh, look, I even have one cut in up to size. Nice, nice. And then I can put the tag. This is hard. Now, you wouldn't think it'd be so hard to decide on. I was just thinking what colour to make the tag. Do I do white? Concentrate. What am I doing? 10.5. Yes. Oh, that one. Do like that one. I really do. So do I do a white tag with blue? I reckon I might to pull that into it because it's on the whale a bit too. Ah, I do it all the time. I should do it. Put it on the card first, shouldn't I? Yeah, there's a fair amount there, isn't it? Because it just wasn't dripped down into the right spot. While that, and now I've got to do inside too, guys. Ah, it takes me so long to just do that. Right. Oh, just so happens that I have some white cardstock here. That is great, guys. Actually, stamp first. That's the mistake I often make. Caught myself. Rightio. This big deal one, wasn't it? Oh, that's a good point. Will that go in there? It will. Civic point. Nice. Sorry, move the camera again. Hope you're not all too dizzy. I'm just hoping that it comes out in the right direction today. I really sort of need to go square. I know what I can do. I just had a thought. Just go. Should have turned it on. Oh yeah, and yeah, well, I was talking about the new big shots. There's a brand new one out. It is in the current catalogue. They've only got the large ones at the moment. There is a mini coming too, however there have been production issues with the COVID, as of course it's affecting everything. Good idea. So we're all waiting. Go stuck to my finger. And the funny thing is, my daughter has gotten into Stampin' Up with me too, and she saw the mini and she said, I want the mini. And I turned around and said to her, you have to ask your dad about that, because my husband often complains. No, I wouldn't say complaining. That is the wrong word. Notices how much I can spend on Stampin' Up. Always a big problem. So he's been known to make a comment every occasionally. So I said, ask your dad. And of course, Dad said, can't say no to his. So I will get the benefit of using it. That looks good, I think. I'm just wondering if I need to put some in the middle. I won't risk ruining it, in case I decide I didn't like it. I would like to get the big one, of course. Who wouldn't? But I don't see the point when I've got that one that works perfectly fine. Yeah, that looks cool. You're kind of a big deal. I do like that. I'm just thinking, pop it or leave it down. Actually, because there's popped things around it, I think I'll leave that down. Works for me. I haven't used any of the ribbon because there's really no place to. I'm going to have to find a project where I can. Oh, sorry, not find. Make. Oh, sorry, Mr. Whale Tail. I just want to insightly in your lovely. I just don't know which way it's viewing for you. So is it? No, it should be this way. So to do the inside, I'm just gonna do stamping. Where's my? Here they are. Behind mine. Actually, speaking of which, clean, clean, clean. Yeah, I like the little fishies, so we're going to go the fishies. Okay. Yes, Ruby. I'm making a video.
Are you
Recording? Yes. No, I left my greeting in there. question was open your birthday wishes. Yep, that's the one. I think it's a nice one for a kid, child, teenager, whomever. Now, I haven't actually cleaned any, so I haven't had much problems with stamping them. I've been pretty lucky. Oh, that one is. I didn't realise that one was textured. That's nice. Alright, I'll do the first one. Colours. I think I have to go blue again. So why did I put the Pacific point away? For this one, anyway. Blue. And I think, oh, while I'm at it, I'll get the Just Jade out. And what colour are little fishies? I might do them smoky. Bit of a realistic sort of effect. Right, now here we go for now. Our sentiment is hoping your birthday fishes come true. And I've just noticed I've got two pieces there. Just making sure it's on straight. Nice, nice, nice. Where's that piece of paper? Simple, yet I think it's a bit effective. Just thinking, because there's more room there. Now, yeah, it might be going a bit overboard, but hey, it's only on one side. There we go. Rightio. That's the other one I put up there. So I'm happy with that. It's just a little bit. That's all it needs to be. I like using the glue for this because if I don't quite get it in spot, there's a little bit of wiggle space. And just like to use this. Make sure there's no lumps under there. I don't even know if they would form, but I just make sure there's none. Of glue so people can write a nice message. And that's just a little extra glue. Wipe it off. And there we go. You're kind of a big deal. I hope all your birthday wishes come true. I do quite like that. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me in making this card. I hope you had a interesting time viewing, and of course, as again, Rhonda Huff from Huff Creations Cards, spelled Huff, Hough Creations, and cards is almost obvious. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and you can find Huff Creations cards on Facebook, and there's all the links on Facebook to my blog and to the catalogues, so you can find, oh, the one thing I forgot, and I just happened to look at it. Do we need some seashells on the bottom? Do like that too. Gotta have a bit of bling. Where did it go? And this will actually help to bring the blue into it too. There you go. Okay, it's not quite bling, but it's a bit of sparkle. And there we go. Now that's definitely finished. So, and there's my host code for August. I can put my name in and look forward to catching up with everybody next time I make a card. On video, of course.